Today, we're going to talk about the small and the mighty. We're also going to take some time to talk about the most uniquely average thing I've ever used in airsoft. This is the Cybergun SCAR SC. You may be familiar with the acronym SCAR, which stands for Super Cool Airsoft Rifle. The SC stands for Subcompact. As you may have already noticed, this version doesn't include the standard UGG boot styled stock we've all come to love, but it will include a shortened barrel and a PDW styled stock. Oddly enough, they didn't account for weight reduction. This is a dense 7-pound PDW. For reference, a P90 is 5. Don't be fooled by its small package. Or that's what I say on Tinder, I guess. Anyway, this replica will include all sorts of ambidextrous controls. Mag releases, sling mounts, fire controls, essentially everything except for the bolt release is ambidextrous. Speaking of the bolt release, although it's not ambidextrous and you rarely need to have that bolt locked back, it doesn't lock back well. You'll manually have to depress the bolt release button with the bolt in the correct position to lock it back. Although I criticize this gun, I do love the stock. Deploying is simple. Flip this lever to the left and let the stock drop. Resetting the stock is as simple as flipping the same lever, letting the stock fall, and giving it a simple tap to lock it in place. Understandably, the battery compartment is small. So small, in fact, that pulling the bolt back may interfere with your battery. The bolt may interfere with the battery so much that you may actually have to remove your stock to pull your bolt back so that you can adjust your hop-up, potentially restricting your ability to make on-the-fly hop-up adjustments. Internally, this replica doesn't have much to really set itself apart. It sounds okay, but that's really it. Accuracy is okay. Trigger response, it's alright. The sights, they're great. I actually really enjoy them. Accuracy is about what you'd expect. I was using 0.25 gram BBs on a relatively windless day. I was landing hits out to about 100 feet. I wouldn't want to go much further. I'm strangely impressed with how consistent this replica is. Shown here, I'm testing with 0.25 gram BBs, and I'm getting a variance of plus or minus about 1 or 2 feet per second. Another benefit to this replica is exactly how small it is. It is as long as I am wide. That is a weird way to quantify airsoft guns, but I don't hate it. So let's talk about who this is actually for. I would argue that this replica is reserved specifically for intermediate players, people who want something unique but already have a good gun. This is a replica where you need to come into it with an upgrade plan. I'm going to start with a new MOSFET. This parent combo should make the gun much more fun to use. Any replica will benefit from a better bucking and a better hop-up unit. Although upgrading the hop-up unit may not be necessary, I still prefer this style compared to the original M4 hop-up units. I know that I've criticized this gun fairly heavily, but I have my reasons. Although I love this gun, I find it overpriced and underperforming. I'm coming into this with a plan, but I don't recommend it for many other people. Since I began filming, a second version of the SCAR SC has been released. This updated version actually comes with the eShooter ETU. Now, this ETU boasts that you can get up to 25 rounds per second out of the box. Those out-of-the-box upgrades would essentially make everything I'm doing unnecessary. I'm still happy with this purchase. Again, I've been critical, but I love the styling. The SCAR SC is small, it's unique, it's heavy, and needs a little bit of love, but in the next video, I'll show you exactly what I do to make this thing sing. Thanks for watching.